everybody on the Pro Forum. I think I've talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again. One of the things that y'all asked me to talk about was books. And, you know, 3 books or 2 books, or can you list some books that's motivated me or inspired me? Well, let me tell you something. I've read both of the Steve Jobs. Well, I found 2. One is called Becoming Steve Jobs. And, of course, there was the Steve Jobs bio that he himself approved and wrote and all that stuff. Well, I've read both of those. Extremely enlightening. It really is. It's just amazing how this guy just never, ever, ever gave up. He never gave up. He was a jerk. He did all kinds of things. People didn't like him. But you know what? He got the job done. And I think that's something to be learned from that, especially as professional photographers. We are creators. That's what we do. We create images for people on an individual basis. We create. He created for the masses. He created a product and tried to get it into everyone's hands. Smart, right? Well, that's kind of what we do, but we try to get it into everyone who is in a particular family's hands. So you have to create in such a way that it's appealing to the person that you're trying to appeal to. So there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of similarities. That definitely motivated me like you would not believe here lately. I will also say that Larry Peters' book has a book out. It's kind of old, and it was on, you know, doing senior portraits. But Larry, the way he conveyed everything, the way he covered everything, the way he explained everything was quite motivational for me. It was very helpful. I had notes and stickers throughout that book, and I referred to it for years and years and years and years and years. So, I mean, it's still, all that is exactly, you know, it's useful. It's exactly the kind of thing that is, you know, what we as professional photographers inspire us to new heights. Beyond that, I can tell you that, you know, I am subscribed to audible.com, and I pay a year in advance for, I don't know, it's 20 or 30 books. And I do like reading the, you know, the novel, the spy novels and that kind of stuff. And while I'm doing retouching, because retouching is so monotonous, it is the same thing, in my opinion, over and over again, just with a different head on different bodies, and it's just monotonous to me. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's monotonous. So I will pop in a book, and I like the spy novels and that kind of stuff. None of that really motivates me as far as a professional photographer, but every now and then I'll get into the, you know, motivational type stuff. My wife is reading the Tony Robbins book on money management, and she is all fired up. She's got all kinds of plans. She wants to try this and try that and do some of the things that he talked about. So I guess that's one that I'm going to be reading here in the future. There are a ton of these books, and of course the real trick, and this is what I'll wrap up with this, to me the real trick with all of this is not just reading the book and not just you know, being all fired up, but follow through. I mean, if something moves you, no matter what it is, who it is, I mean, it could be the Bible, follow through. Just don't not do nothing. That's the real trick of it being beneficial, is follow through, do it. And anyway, I just think that's the real trick. So whatever the book may be, whatever it is that you bump into, follow through. Message for the day. Thank you very much. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.